Thursday afternoon, and I'm trying to catch the last of the light. I hope you can hear me over the sound of rush hour traffic. I'm just walking up towards town to meet Stuart and his parents. Were going to Pizza Express Jazz in Holborn to see a band and eat pizza. It's something that Stuart's brother was supposed to be playing, but he's not now, but we're going anyway. So that should be nice. This is the first thing I've filmed this week, even though I made a promise to you and myself to be a bit more diligent with my filming. It's been just another strange week really. No work and lots of time at home, but I've kept myself busy. I've got another Meet Icons into the printers. That should be coming out at the end of next week, and I've been putting the finishing touches to a new publication which is hopefully coming in April. That's been quite a bit of work, and I'm now in a position where I can pass that on to Stuart to do his graphic design magic with. So I've been keeping busy. I really need to think about what I'm going to do for work, because there's a huge absence of paid work at the minute. But yeah, that's something I need to think about. And I'm actually going away for a couple of days next week, and part of the reason I'm doing that is so I can have a little think about my future, the foreseeable future. But yeah, it's all good. I feel quite positive in spite of the work situation. I've said it before, but oh my god, it's so great to have another project when I'm not working, because it kind of feeds my creativity. It brings in a bit of money, obviously, and yeah, it's just fun. I'm looking forward to sharing some new work soon. So yeah, it's all very positive. I will try and film a little bit of tonight, see if it's of interest, and I'm yeah, by the time you see this you'll know what's going on anyway. So let's see what happens. I'm going to film a little bit of London as I walk up here as well. It's my favourite bit of London, my favourite London walk. So I'll share a little bit of that as well.
best. I come running back for more. Well, I should hate you, yes I should, but I guess I love you, yes I do. You got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea. Ooh, the devil and the deep blue sea. Oh, love, dear, close to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night, but live in a lovely way, dear. Drinking in sunshine when out of that orange-colored view, wham, bam, alakazam, I gotta look at you. Around much no more. Well, darling, I guess that my mind is more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories, being invited on dates?
But it's like a very downside. No, well, no. Yeah, not. No. Yes, please.
Sun lights up the daytime, the moon lights up the night. I light up when you're gonna aim, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You're gonna feel right when you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night.
I was just editing a little bit of video from last night. Well, you'll have seen by now, we went for a night out and this morning has been a disaster. I probably had too many wines, not to mention the beer that we got on the way home, because that's how we roll. So this morning I've been in bed, recovering before I go out to the King's Arms tonight to do my 5th weekend in a row at the King's Arms, and then I've got a job tomorrow. I've got a restaurant in Battersea to photograph. Looks really nice actually. I'm really looking forward to going and seeing that. But I thought I would just come on and say hi. I'm hoping to get this video edited to put out tomorrow. Yeah, I had a long waffle at you yesterday while I was walking into town, so you probably pretty much caught up with what I've been up to. I did want to just mention a couple of books. It was International Women's Day a couple of days ago, and at the moment I'm reading this really brilliant book by Minnie Driver. It's her autobiography. It has I was so curious by this book, just because I wanted to kind of know more about her. I'm not so familiar with her work outside of Will and Grace particularly, but I was always kind of curious about her as a person, and when I saw this, it was actually half price at Christmas in foils, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And I've been reading it for a little while. I'm a slow reader, but she is just incredibly funny. The book has a lot of elements of traditional biography, but it's more a kind of musing on her journey through life as an actress and as a woman, and she just writes in such a bizarre but funny way. there's a lot of anecdotes about her life more than her work. Really, it isn't a star fucker name dropping biography. It's more sort of stories of her frankly bizarre upbringing and life so far, and I highly recommend it. And by the same token, I'm listening to on Audible the Susannah Constantine biography, Ready for Absolutely Nothing. I've been listening to that for the last week or so, and again, just she's somebody who I'm really interested in. I was a huge Trini and Susannah fan. God, I'm sorry, the light is just so all over the place here. We're just getting blinding sun now through the window. Yeah, I'm really interested in... I was really interested in finding out about her life because she had quite a sort of upper middle class, almost aristocratic, but at least her surroundings were aristocratic. And she went out with David Linley, who was Princess Margaret's son. She's been out. She went out with Imran Khan. She went out with Dolph Lundgren for a while. She's had this kind of, in a very similar kind of way to Minnie Driver, just this kind of very eccentric upbringing and life. And again, she's just really, really funny. Just a great storyteller. Really, really funny. And I highly recommend it. It's had me laughing out loud all week, as has the Minnie Driver book for the time I've been reading that. And yeah, I'm a sucker for a celebrity biography. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And these two women who have been keeping me company the last few weeks are just really interesting, and I highly recommend them if you're looking for something to read or indeed to listen to on Audible. But yeah, I've had like I said yesterday, I've had a sort of quiet week. I'm having a quiet few months, really, certainly work-wise. I'm keeping myself super busy with meat stuff. I'm producing the zine every month, which is, quite a big undertaking, although I've photographed a lot of them already, so it really is just editing pictures and then working with Stuart, who does the graphic design for me. But that keeps me pretty busy and keeps me on my toes, and I'm also working on another print publication, which I'm going to sort of announce in a couple of weeks, which again has been another great thing to photograph and put together. And yeah, like I say, I'm at the King's Arms again tonight, which is my 5th weekend in a row. And then in a couple of weeks' time, we have another meat party at Dalston Superstore. So there's lots of stuff going on. Lots of unconventional work. But I'm seriously trying to think about the future of my career. My photography career has kind of somewhat stalled in a way, and I need to get that back on track in some way, and I'm not sure what that is. But I am actually Stuart's away next week for a hen weekend, and that's going to take up most of the middle to the end of next week and his weekend. So on Wednesday, I'm actually taking myself off to a spa hotel for 2 days, and I just really need to get out of London and have a little break and some just time to think about what's going on with my life and work and where I'm going to go next with that, or where I would like to go next with that. So I'm going to take you with me on that, and I'm hoping there'll be some interesting things to film. But yeah, I've had yesterday was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching the little videos of the show. It's really lovely. I've been there a couple of times with the family, and we always have a really nice time. We shall have another vlog probably next weekend when I get back from my little trip. And I've also actually kind of finished and started to edit the vlog I wanted to do about my style. So I'm maybe going to split that into two. But hopefully I can get that video as well, because I just wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about my style and what I think about fashion for men over 50. So yeah, that's coming as well. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Check out those books if you're looking for something. I'm going to leave a link to them below, and I will catch up with you next time. I hope everybody's doing well.